What's cracking in the world of YouTube? What's everybody getting themselves into on this? What are we on today? Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Seeing what's popping with everybody. You know what I mean? Wait, is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday. I don't even know what day I am in. Ah. I know it's somewhere during the week. Just wanted to, tap in and see what, people were getting themselves into on this day. What's good, M-Star? Oh, what's good? Hey, what's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking like in Mad Max? Salutes, my boy. I mean, real individuals out there. What's everybody getting themselves into on this fine Wednesday, on this fine Wednesday? I was already getting lost in my, week already and shit. What's cracking out there on YouTube besides a whole lot of drama? Nothing new, huh? What else is new? Sometimes I wish that I could go on my email, bro, and somebody asking me some questions that have to do with like something like, a little bit more positive or educational, like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But sadly, it's always about this madre. But yeah, I guess. Oh, all right, Dubs. All right, that's cool. All right. Yeah, he's still right there, dropping his. Hey, that's right. He's doing his thing. Yeah, bro. Sometimes, bro. I know people request videos, and I'm just like, damn, man. Like, sometimes I'd be trying to listen to some of these videos, and I'm just right there, like, fuck, dude, like, it's just like it's a lot, bro, and it's a lot of just crap that it's just like, it's crazy. It's a whole lot of crap that I ain't even trying to hear, But it is what it is. Man, like, get a room. Maybe you expose me. Yes, I did. I got kicked out again. Like always. Chingue su madre. That was Eddie today. M-Star. That's funny. Do you like... Yeah, Simon. Yeah, bro. I rock with him. Yeah. Charlie Brown's, the old school, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? We be digging all that. The Ben Davis, gotta have the monkeys. You know what I mean? The monkeys are number one, though. Shadow, did you make us? That was it. Did you make a Zapata character? Yes, I did, bro. I actually did. No lie, I did. And I kept it authentic. I didn't put him with no rainbows or nothing like that. Because honestly, bro, I just don't even understand none of that, to be honest with you. Like, why do we gotta put rainbows on them, though? Takashi just took it to another level. Like, I don't know what he was trying to do. Like, bro, is that really necessary, though? Hey, but I guess some people, whatever gets them attention. What are your thoughts on the whole almighty thing? I don't know. The world is a very trippy place, bro. It's just that a lot of people just don't understand that, they should let people just live however they choose to live. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the world is worried too much about what other people have going on instead of worrying about what they have going on. Like, bro, I can't be stressing and worrying about what other people are doing with their lives. I just can't, bro. Like, I could only worry about like what I got. You know what I mean? So for me to be out there and just like, like grilling people because of how they want to live or the choices they want to make, you know, only once it starts affecting like mine, like once you start trying to put your beliefs on mine, then that's when, we're gonna have an issue, but let me do me, you do you, and bam, bro, like it'll be all gravy. One of the things that you know I find, you know odd is that, let's say for the LTBG community, right, whose whole fight and everything was because people are trying to force their beliefs on them, right? Like a man should be with a woman and vice, yada yada yada, right? Like making them want to, be a certain way and believe a certain thing, right? When they want to be able to live however they want to be able to live and stuff like that. Okay, that was what the reason why they started their push and movement and fight. I understand that, you know. But now they're trying to force their beliefs and their culture and their things on us, right? They're trying to teach us in schools and movies and everything like that. And it's like, bro, everything that you were out there fighting and protesting against and talking about how, people are trying to force their ways upon you guys. Now you're doing the very exact same thing, bro. And see nothing wrong with it. That's crazy. You literally became everything that you were, fighting against. You literally became that monster. I mean, I gotta open the door. Hold up. My bad. One of the workers got locked out. Had to go let his ass in. He forgot his keys. He lucky I opened the door for him. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is calling me? I haven't worn a Charlie Brown shirt in like 30 years. I still rock all the same gear, bro. Like I still wear the same stuff, it's just my style, bro. It's just what I feel comfortable wearing. Like I don't feel comfortable wearing anything else. Like it's just what I like to wear. Because people still be telling me, like, even homies be telling me, like, bro, why you still wearing that shit? Or why you still dressed like that? And it's like, bro, this is what I'm comfortable wearing. Like, I literally feel uncomfortable wearing anything else. Like, I feel like I'm not me. Like, I feel like I'm trying to be something I'm not, Like, I literally feel out of place if I'm wearing something else. Like, if I'm just trying to fit into society, but by faking it, though, right? By not me actually really being, like, who I am, Like, I'm just, like... I'm putting up a facade. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm putting up a front to individuals of like, that's how I feel. And I'm just like I don't want to feel like that. I just want to be able to be me, Like I want to be able to be me. And if people accept me for that, then I want them to accept me for who I truly am instead of for who I'm trying to pretend to be, Like I'm very uncomfortable with like this whole playing roles and facading. Like I'm just not comfortable with that. I don't know why, but it just bothers me. It irritates me. I believe sometimes it's necessary for going through divorce myself. Yeah, divorce, when people really, like feel like, it's better just to, it's better for you to, go and seek what your heart truly wants to seek instead of, trying to force something, you know what I mean? Like trying to pretend or, like that you're happy with this individual when in all reality you're not, because the only thing that's gonna happen is things are gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse till it gets to the breaking point. You know what I mean? And it's better just to end it before it even gets to that point, because when it gets to that point, sad to say, people get hurt and and a whole lot of shit happens. You know what I mean? And it's like, I understand, that people, some people, want to, try to make it work. But it's like, if that's what that person don't want, I mean, you got to let them be, And understand that everything happens for a reason, and you shouldn't be, Like, it happens, bro. Like, there's just, it's normal. It's just the norm. You can run across any island boy over there. Shadow, you can run across any island boy over there. You know what, bro? I didn't even know who the hell the island boys were until people started like, throwing them out. Then I'm like, who the fuck are the island boys, bro? I had no idea who the fuck they were. To this day, I still really truly don't know if they were rappers or if they were like a gimmick or like what truly was the whole reasoning behind the Island Boys. Like I truly still don't understand. Like, wait, what? It's like, where's Shadow Simon? Oh, what's good? Roll call State of State. Go subscribe to Roll call State of State. That's a feed me camarada right there. Any Shadow, one of your bad hey Shadow, one of the bad habits I have is a trip and gets mad or and feel some type of way when people try to tell me what to do, especially by force and try to put something. Yeah, bro, it's like let me be, man. You know what's it's crazy, bro. Sometimes when I try to when people want to have conversations, right, and we're right here debating, right, and I tell them like my beliefs or my point of view, bro, and it's crazy how many people who claim to be like outstanding citizens and religious and good people in society and what people should try to strive to be like, right? And then they go into insults and name calls and and all this and that, and it's like, bro, the fuck. Like, if I ain't telling you nothing, bro, like, why do you feel the right that you think that, And then when I start tripping, all of a sudden I become the bad guy in everyone's looking in the scenario, right? I become the villain, right? And it's like, bro, I wasn't telling this motherfucker a goddamn thing. And then he feels like he could call me names, and I'm just supposed to stand right here and I guess let it happen, bro. And it's like, nah, homie, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Next time, know how to talk, bro. If you can't have a conversation with somebody without having to insult them to get your point across, bro, then you shouldn't even be having conversations. Point blank. Because although you may think you're wise and you may think you're this upstanding person, you're truly not, bro. You know what I mean? You still have the mentality of a little kid because you feel like you could insult people and they just have to stand right there and take it because to you, it's the truth. Nah, bro. You could get your point across without insulting the person, right? And if you just really don't know how to do that, then I'm sorry to say that you're not as wise and sophisticated as you think you are. And truly, you're one of the problems of society. You know what I mean? Because, while you may think that you're trying to get your point across to these individuals to help them, you're actually the fucking fuel that's, making this fucking flame bigger and bigger. I feel you, bro. Maybe I'll get there one day. Maybe. We're just not there yet. Nothing like the Ben Davis. Hell no, bro. I gotta wear my monkeys all the time. Ben Davis and what? That's all I wear. That's all I rock. Ben Davis. My Charlie Browns and my jerseys, Like, don't get me wrong. Like, people are like, hey, you should buy yourself some J's or whatever. Like, I have the money to afford, other stuff. It's just that. But why am I going to buy it if I truly don't like that? Like, if I really, really, because I truly, honestly don't like it. Like, it doesn't catch my attention. I'm not wild. But, like, I truly don't feel that gear. I get it. Everyone else likes it, and that's cool. Hey, toda madre, everybody. I just don't like it. It's just not, something that I'm into. So why the fuck would I go and buy it? I get it. People be like, yeah, but then, you'll be flying. People like, yeah, bro, but that's not what I want, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's truly, I don't want that. I just want my Cortezes or my, Reebok. Well, can I have that? Like, that's just what I want. Because people have gave me, like J's and all that, like for Christmas and stuff like that, and I never wore them. You know what I mean? If I ended up, giving them away or selling them. And it's just like, not out of no disrespect. It's just that I don't like it, like it's just not me. But my kids like that kind of stuff, and I buy all that stuff for my kids because that's what they're into, right? Because that's what they're into, right? So if that's what they're into, I'm going to buy it for them, right? But I always make sure I tell them too, when they want something, I'm like, wait, why do you want it though? I need to hear why you want it though. Because if they tell me it's because all my friends have them, then I'm not going to get it for you. You got to tell me why you want them, not because, All your friends have it. I want to hear why you want it, not because what your friends. You know what I mean? Don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. Why do you want it? And if the reason lines up, then yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do that. Why not? But it's got to be for their reason and not for nobody else's reasons. We got to teach kids to start thinking for themselves. And not trying to follow what everybody else is doing, right? Because when you teach a kid to follow what the group is doing, what if that group now starts doing something they're not supposed to, right? And since you were now feeding into that, right, at least the kids will believe that there's nothing wrong with now going and now doing what the group is doing, right? Especially when people be like, do you want to be the only kid that has this, and that, right? Like now, letting the kid to believe that he has to follow what the group is doing, think like the group, be like the group. You know what I mean? If that's the guidance and advice that the parent is giving, then, you can't blame the kid for when now he starts doing what the crowd does. Because you were telling him, don't you want to be like your friends and don't you do? All right. So then now when his friends start fucking busting this mamada, hey, my boy, remember, you were giving that advice, though. Don't be mad now. You were giving that fucking advice, my boy, so don't be mad now. Remember, you wanted him to be like the crowd? Okay, the crowd became this. So part of the crowd. Isn't that what you wanted? Come on now. And then when, they make bad decisions, now they want to blame the friends. They want to blame this and that. Fuck that. You were fucking giving that advice, bro. Don't give me that shit, bro. Telling you, bro. When it's something that they're good at they're doing, oh yeah, they'll take credit there, bro. But when it's something that's bad, it's the friends, it's these guys, is that person, is that, or is this, video games, music, movies, yes. It's always something and somebody, but it's never you. I understand. You know that in America, no parent is responsible because of how their kids turned out? No parent, bro. It was always the music, the video games. It was Mortal Kombat. It was NWA. It was these gang members outside. It was fucking Donald Trump. It was Biden. But it was somebody, though, bro. It was always somebody. But no parent has ever been responsible, bro. It was always fucking, something else, though. His friends' parents, but it was always somebody else. But it was never the parents, though, bro. No parent has ever been responsible for how their kids turned out in America, bro. You know what I mean? It was always somebody else. You, the games, the music. It's always somebody else. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, bro. You know what I mean? Because we learn from our mistakes. Everybody makes them. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing to be ashamed about. Nobody's perfect, and we have all made mistakes in this fucking planet. For somebody to come on here and try to make fun of people for their mistakes is ridiculous too, because it's like, don't be acting like if you're perfect too, bro. Because we have all made them. We all have our flaws to us, bro. There's no such thing as a perfect individual in this planet. There isn't. Is within how humanity is, bro. That's actually how we learn. Was it saying, you live and you learn? Yes, sir. Yeah, they do last forever. Do you have any torta stories, G? Nah, my boy, I don't have no torta stories. I was never a player or anything like that. You know what I mean? That was never my stilo. I was always just an individual that liked to be doing chaos. Like getting money and, looking for women was never my thing, bro. It was always just gangbanging. That's all I ever wanted to do. It's the only thing that made me happy. As stupid as it is. Unfortunately, most civilians are hella disrespectful when I came across that. Yeah, a lot of them are, you know what I mean? But a lot of them are because, they just don't understand, it's a lack of understanding, So I can't even blame them either. Oh, I know with the SPM, yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro, how somebody could look at that case, bro, and think that man is innocent, But hey, it is what it is, though. Like, it's But like I said, bro, it's because it's songs that they like, and they just don't want to stop bumping it, because if they're bumping it, it's like they're supporting that, right? So they're trying to find excuses, because they actually like that song or that music. You know what I mean? So they just don't want to say it's because they love that guy's music and his talent, bro. That's all it is, and they're trying to justify to themselves of why it's okay for them to bump it, bro. It's not that they actually think that man is innocent, because I mean, if you go through the case, I mean, how is this man innocent, bro? Would you ever rock your haircut? No. Not because I don't like it or something like that or whatever. It's just not my style. Hair's never been my thing. Um, but not to say that it's an ugly hairstyle or it's goofy or whatever the hell. It's just not my style. But if that's what people like to wear, hey, just chinga su madre, cut your hair however you feel. I know, there's people, like I'm telling you, that they like Jordans and they're into it and they know, like, the backgrounds and everything other than that's feeding me, homie. Yeah, I like when people actually like something because for their reason, right? Like they're into it because it's what they like and that's what they're into. I can't hate on that. My problem is when, all the people that just want to, follow because they think it's cool and, like I don't like that. People should be able to rock and wear and, whatever they really want to wear, instead of feeling like, nah, I'll get made fun of, or nah, I'll be seen as this and that. Like, bro, like, who gives a fuck what anybody thinks, bro? Be however you want to truly be, bro. Don't worry about, what everybody else might think. Fuck them. Point blank. You do you, bro. Don't worry about the world. Because trust me, bro, the world is not going to be worried about you, when it's all said and done. I didn't know you were happily married. Yeah, I'm happily married. Yes, to my, beautiful wife. Yeah. She's everything to me. Yeah, bro, I wouldn't trade my wife for nothing in this planet, bro. Probably the reason why I'm not locked up right now or dead right now is probably because of her. And she had to put up with a lot, though. You know what I mean? So, for me to ever think about disrespecting that, or you know what I mean, like, throwing that away, nah, bro. That's like, ain't nothing in this world, really, balance or be worth the potential risk of that. Because in all true reality, the only reason why a lot of these fools, go and cheating and stuff like that, bro, is they want that bragging rights, bro. And it's like, why the fuck do I look to impress all these people I don't even fucking know? You know what I mean? Or when people even care about looks too, bro. Like, bro, someone's gonna love somebody for how they truly are. If you're falling in love with somebody just because of their looks, bro, then I'm sorry to say this, that relationship's not gonna last, bro. You know what I mean? Because even the most, I guess, what quote unquote people think is the most attractive person on the planet, like all these models and shit like that, even their husbands be cheating on them, So it goes to show, bro, that, when it comes to a relationship, it's beyond looks, bro. You got to be able to, like this person for how they truly are, bro. Because if you're not really digging them for who they are, bro, then you guys living together and then it's not going to work out, bro. If you're thinking with the wrong head. You should like people for how they truly are. Because that's, in the long run, bro, that's what's going to matter. But if you're worried about what other people might think and shit like that, bro, and if you're worried about impressing other people or not wanting to be judged by other people, then I don't know what to tell you, homie. You know what I mean? It looks like you're trying to satisfy the wrong people on this planet, bro. And that's probably why you're truly never going to be happy. Because you're looking to, to satisfy the masses who, at the end of the day, are just looking to pick, anything out of you, bro. So they're not going to give a fuck either way. That's a battle you're never going to win. So just do you. Don't worry about the opinions of others. Because at the end of the day, if you're truly happy, then what does it matter? The Mexican way. Hey, as long as you're getting up to go to work, bro, that's all that matters. What are your thoughts on people that laugh and make fun of other people who Fight about the ones that laugh the most. Make fun of, never fight. Damn. I know. I actually made a video about that, bro. It's always the ones that be talking about like, oh, bitch ass fool got laid out or what that has never gotten in a fight a day in their life, but yet they want to make fun of other people. That's crazy. Like win or lose, bro. The purpose of the fight is not letting yourself. It's not the outcome. You know, who gives a fuck if you win or lose? It's about that you just didn't let yourself. That's the purpose. You know, no one gives a fuck about the outcomes. You know, just don't let yourself. That's it. Whether you lose or win, it doesn't matter. What's good, Drunken Chef? You believe in the values and loyalty? Yes, I believe in loyalty. A gang, bro. I would never turn my back on loyalty, bro. You know. The funny part about shit is that the reason why people turn in their loyalty is because they're like, oh well, this person's not gonna be loyal for me, or because they do it, but also because they're doing it now, you're gonna do the same though. You know what I mean? If you stay true to your loyalty, right, and if you never turned your back on your loyalty, then to say that other people or there's nobody actually that's loyal out there is ridiculous. Because aren't you loyal? Aren't you standing on them grounds? So to say that, or to think that you're the only person in the planet that's like that is ridiculous too, bro. If you're loyal, then there's other people out there that are loyal, bro. So you can't say that loyalty doesn't exist, right? But once people now start having that thinking process, right? Like, nah, well, they're probably like that. Like, oh, so we're gonna now follow on, what we think is happening, right? Speculation is never facts. Once you start making excuses for shit and letting shit slide, bro, then it's gonna become easier and easier, and it's gonna consume you, and it's gonna become your persona from that moving forward, right? You got away with cheating once? Yeah, I could do it again, bro. I won't get caught. I mean, I didn't get caught the first time, so why not do it again, right? Or at work or anything like that. Once you start feeding into those bad habits, they become easier and easier and easier to justify, bro. That's the crazy part. Bad habits, bro, are so easy to consume you, bro. Any bad habit is so easy for it to spread, bro. That's why you're not supposed to entertain that kind of stuff, because it will consume you, bro. It consumes everybody who entertains it. People think that they have a grasp on things, but bro. That feeling sensation that you feel, bro, you're gonna become, addicted to. In the entertainment industry. The reason why, bro, is just that everyone now sees, social media and how the world is ran, right? Like, in order to really be somebody in this world, you have to have this or that, right? Like the entertainment industry, right? And social media, now everyone able to see how everybody lives and what they do and shit like that, right? So now people feel like in order to be somebody, you got to be rocking and showing chains and showing this and that people now start pretending that they have this and that, right? I mean, you see it a lot in music videos, right? Like, well, I don't know if people are aware of this, but anybody could go rent out a Lamborghini, right? Like, let's say you're filming a music video. Anybody, as long as you have a job, right? As long as you have a job and you've been employed to that job for more than 3 years, right? You can go and rent out a Lamborghini for, like, let's say a Lamborghini, you go rent it out for, I don't know, let's say 4 hours, right? 4 hours. You're going to rent out a Lamborghini for 4 hours. You can rent out a Lamborghini with your salary, bro. Even if you just work at McDonald's. As long as they're able to get some revenue from you, right? Like, you have a source of revenue coming to them by them now lending the Lamborghini to you. You can go out and rent it, bro. Because to them, it's like a free commercial. You know what I mean? I mean, you won't be able to drive it. They'll have somebody go and take it to the area and stuff like that, right? But at least you'll be able to be like, hey, got the Lambos. And you can do it with jewelry and even with money. Yeah, because you're paying these individuals for that service, so they're getting money, your money. You know what I mean? So you can go and rent out all this stuff and put it on whatever the fuck you want to put it on, and people will think that you have this, and that. A lot of rappers do it, bro. But that shit is a facade. It's fake. You know what I mean? Or when they take the money for the album like straight ahead, that's a loan, bro. Like when the record company gives you the loan, right? For they think whatever they think that your album's gonna sell, right? They lend you that money, right? Because they're expecting your album to sell well and for them to receive that money back, right? So what ends up happening, these rappers take that money, right? And then they fucking blow it. And let's say their album doesn't do as good as they thought it was gonna do. Now they owe this company all this money, bro. And now they gotta start, pawning their chains, their cars, and you know what I mean? Now they're in debt to this company, bro. Now they have to keep releasing album after album to keep paying their debt off to these people. That's how you see a lot of these fools that don't end up with shit, bro, because they didn't really have that, bro. That shit was just a loan. But the facade game is real. And what's sad is that a lot of these people see this shit and they think that these people are making it and doing it, and they go and they follow the same fucking steps, and because they're being lied to, because people rather lie than to, because I guess people don't want to be judged for how they truly live. Like I don't know, they're ashamed. What are they ashamed of? I don't know, bro. It's like, why do you care about the opinion of so many people for, bro? You know? There's this facade that's just literally fucking everything up. Don't be ashamed of what you have, bro. You know what I mean? Not everyone has everything, and bro, and like what you do, have you worked hard for it, and as long as you're happy with what you got, bro, then that's all that matters, bro. Don't worry about everybody else. Because all those chains, bro, I mean, I see them with those chains, but I'm not like amazed or wow, or I want those chains. Like for what though? Like, well, okay, let's say I do have those chains, then what after that? Like, what do I get out of that then? Like, what's supposed to happen after that? Like, I can understand that maybe if I had one of those chains, I'll be able to fly now, or if like I become immortal or some shit, then it's like, all right, but I mean, if I get it and nothing happens, then I mean, it's like, like this is the what everybody wants, huh? I can understand it now. I put that shit on and I'm able to lift up houses and stuff like that. Then it's like, órale. But I mean, if I can't do none of that stuff, then I really don't really see this this fascination. Pero hey, it is what it is. And I know people don't really like, what I be speaking on and what I be saying, bro, but I can't come and be lying to people. I can only express myself for how I truly feel and how I truly see things, I understand what the audience wants me to say and what they want to hear and what I should say, but then I would be lying, right? Why would I feed into that? That's right, my boy. As you should, as anyone should, Like, even if it's like a piece of shit Honda, bro, but if you work for and you gathered up your money and that's what you were able to get, bro, then you did that. You know what I mean? And you could only keep elevating from there and there and there, bro. Because look, it don't matter if you have a Lamborghini or if you have a 1994 Honda Civic. If the destination is Olive Garden, guess what, bro? You're both getting there. Yeah, sure. One might get there faster than the other, but at the end of the day, bro, you're both getting to your destination, Olive Garden, and it didn't cost you all that money. You know what I mean? Like I always said, a kid doesn't care if there's 30 rooms in the house or if there's only one room in the house. You got to understand it in life. You have to understand what truly really matters, bro. I'm not saying that you shouldn't strive for this riches and all that. Bro, if you did that, if you work hard to get, to the top and have everything you have, then that's right, bro. Cherish your hard work. But understand that in this world, what truly matters is, your loved ones, the things that money can't buy, the things that money can't replace. You know what I mean? Never forget that. Never forget that that's what truly matters in this world. Because materialistic things could be gone like this, bro. Even with a natural disaster happening, but everything could be gone like this, bro. And you can go and replace it. But this you can't replace. You can't replace, family, your morals, your children. You can't replace that in this planet, bro. So don't ever put this over that. You know what I mean? Because you'll never be able to obtain this. You'll be able to replace this. It's just all I'm saying. Not hating that if people want to seek to get riches and stuff like that. if you work hard for that, do your thing, you know. Just don't ever put one over the other. But I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, you know, my lunch is over. We out.